네, 오늘은 누구의 이야기를 들어볼 시간인가요?
So today we have a clip sent to us from Rika from Germany.
네, 그런데 아쉽게도 제가 아까 기대하고 있었던 어떤 책인지 책 제목은 이야기하고 있지 않아요.
아,
네, 책에 네, 찾아볼 수는 있을 것 같아요. 주인공 이름은 나오거든요.
Yeah, you could always ask her later,
Yeah,
right?
we can. I will.
Please email her. If she describes a book that I think I want to read, I will ask you to email her.
Okay, I will message her. 자,
Okay.
그러면 어떤 책의 줄거리인지 어떤 이야기인지 한번 들어볼까요?
Rika 씨,
나와주세요.
One of my favorite things to do is reading, and that has always been the case. And I think that the books that I read as a child are the ones that I remember most vividly until today. And especially one series of books was about a little girl called Cindy. She was my age at the time, so around 10 years old, and she wanted to become a ballerina despite her parents' wishes. And I could identify with her very well, not because my parents didn't want me to become a ballerina, but because I had that same strong wish and dream of becoming a famous, well-known ballerina one day. And yeah, she really motivated me. This Cindy character motivated me in my own little young life. And I probably read those books 4, 5, 6 times over. And I feel like that happened a lot with books that I read in my childhood. I would read them so many times and enjoy them each time. I'd be curious to see what it would be like to read those books again today in my adult life.
Wow. First of all, that's a great view of the city of Bath.
It is.
네.
And I think I have to visit the city of Bath
It
just
is.
because it's called Bath.
네, 그 로마인들이 예전에 정말로 그 목욕탕을 많이 지어놨고 그 목욕탕들이 남아 있는 도시예요. I've been there once.
You have?
한 10년 전에 가봤는데 정말 예쁘더라고요. 그래서 뒤에 나오는 거 보니까.
So are any of those bathhouses still in
Yes,
use today?
still there. So not in use. 실제로 사용되는 건 아니고요.
Okay.
네.
I thought maybe they would have some type of
아니,
bathhouse you could actually use as well.
그냥 박물관처럼 just
right.
like a museum. 박물관처럼 가서 구경은 할 수 있어요.
Okay.
상상해 볼 수 있어요. 아, 로마 사람들이 여기에서 지금 목욕을 했었구나. 아무튼 그 경치가 보이죠? 그럼 이야기로 다시 돌아가서 리카 씨가 어떤 말을 했는지 한 문장 한 문장 보겠습니다.
All right. So the first line is, one of my favorite things to do is reading, and that has always been the case. One of my favorite things to do is reading, and that has always been the case.
네, 제가 제일 좋아하는 것들 중 하나가 is reading. 한국어로는 책 읽기라고 책이라는 말을 꼭 써야 되지만 영어에서는 reading books 하지 않아도 되죠.
Yeah, because reading, usually you just read books.
네.
If there's anything else you like to read, you should probably specify.
맞아요. 네.
Yeah.
책 이외의 것들을 읽는 것을 좋아하는 경우라면 reading brochures,
Brochures, yeah. Reading nutrition information.
영양 정보,
Yeah.
네, 그런 것도 읽는
Yeah.
것을 좋아할 수 있겠죠.
Yeah.
그런데 책을 읽는 것을 좋아한다, 그냥 reading 하시면 되겠고요. And that has always been the case. That is the case라고 하면 그게 지금 상황 맞습니다.
Right.
And that is the case. 뭐 해당됩니다라는 말이잖아요. 그런데 that has always been the case 하면 항상 그래 왔어요.
Right. So she could have made the sentence shorter and said, one of my favorite things to do has always been reading.
네, 이렇게 한 문장으로 합칠 수도 있겠죠.
Yeah.
So again, one more example. So for example, I've always enjoyed learning a new language, and that has always been the case. 이렇게 말할 수 있겠죠? Let's move on.
And I think the books that I read as a child are,
문장이 아직 끝나지는 않습니다. I think the books that I read as a child, 어린이로서 읽었던, 즉 어렸을 때 읽었던 책들이 are 뭐뭐라고 I think, 생각합니다.
So what does she think? The ones that I remember most vividly until today.
아하.
The ones that I remember most vividly until today.
네, the ones는 the books that I remember most vividly and until today. 오늘날까지 가장 vividly, 생생하게 기억하는 책들은 어렸을 때 읽었던 책들이래요. 최근에 읽었던 소설 같은 것들은 좀 잊어버리곤 하잖아요.
Of course.
Yeah.
That is true. There is one book I remember quite vividly I read as a child in third grade called The Hatchet.
아, The Hatchet?
The Hatchet.
그렇군요.
It's really good.
3학년 때 읽었던 책이 기억이 난다고요?
I think I should reread it now
Yeah.
and see what it will be like.
I think it'll feel different.
Yeah.
저는 반대인 것 같아요. 어렸을 때 읽었던 책들은 내용은 잘 기억이 안 나고 그냥 그 장면들, like particular scenes in the books. 그리고 최근에 읽었던 책들 네, 최근에 읽었던 책들만 기억이 나고 그냥 또 몇 달 지나면 잊어버리게 되더라고요. But Rika is not like that, right? And then?
And especially one series of books was about a little girl called Cindy. And especially one series of books was about a little girl called Cindy.
So here's our clue
Our clue.
for looking up the title of the book series, right? 신디가
Yes.
주인공이래요.
Cindy.
단서입니다. Especially one series of books. So it's just not just one
book.
Yeah.
There are many books about Cindy.
네, 그래서 신디라고 하는 여자아이에 대한 이야기가 한 시리즈로 있었대요. Okay, so what was she like?
She was my age at the time, so around 10 years old. She was my age at the time, so around 10 years old.
이 신디라고 하는 이 여자아이 주인공이 she was my age at the time. 그때 제 나이쯤이었을 거예요. So around 10 years old. 책 속에서 10살쯤 되는 아이인 거죠. 그리고 리카 씨가 10살 때쯤 읽은 거고요. And then?
And she wanted to become a ballerina despite her parents' wishes. And she wanted to become a ballerina despite her parents' wishes.
그리고 그녀는 she wanted to become a ballerina. 발레리나가 되고 싶어 했어요. Despite 하면은 뭐 물론 in spite of라고 바꿀 수도 있겠지만 뭐뭐에도 불구하고. So there are things that are against her.
Against her.
Yeah.
Right. So that means her parents do not want her to be a ballerina.
네, 그래서 her parents' wishes는 반대되는 내용이겠죠. So her parents' wishes are something else.
Right.
Yeah, like
I don't know, a
becoming
doctor.
A doctor. That's what I was thinking.
A common one.
네, 그래서 다른 거를 했으면 좋겠다라고 생각하시던 그 wishes가 있는데 그거에도 불구하고 발레리나가 되고 싶었어요.
And I could identify with her very well. And I could identify with her very well.
네, 아까 소개했었던 핵심 문장이 여기에 들어있죠. I could identify with her very well. Identify myself, my own story with her.
hers.
Yeah, or her story. 그래서 동일시할 수 있었다라는 거죠.
Yeah.
그래서 공감이 됐다라고 번역이 되고요. And because
Not because my parents didn't want me to become a ballerina. Not because my parents didn't want me to become a ballerina.
네, 공감을 할 수 있었던 이유는 부모님이 똑같이 발레리나가 되는 걸 반대했기 때문이 아니고
Right.
뭐 그런 경우라면 진짜 공감이 되겠죠.
Of course,
네.
for sure. Like 100% identify stories exactly the same.
네, 맞아요.
Yeah.
그래서 그 이유는 아니고 실제 이유는
But because I had the same strong wish and dream. But because I had the same strong wish and dream.
네, 저도 똑같은 I had that same strong wish and dream. wish라는 것은 바람이고요. 그리고 dream, 꿈이죠. 그래서 strong wish and dream. Of course, there are other adjectives that you can use instead of strong here
Had for wish,
for wishes and dreams. Maybe 뭐가 있을까요? strong 말고.
strong. I had the same, big dreams
Big.
of becoming. We
How
use
about-
that a lot with dreams.
Big dreams. With wishes, I think, how about desperate?
Desperate wishes.
네,
Oh, that
절박한
works as
바람인
well.
거죠.
Yeah.
절박한.
Like you really, really, really want it. You'll do anything to get it.
맞아요. 그래서 뭐 꼭 strong만 쓸 수 있는 건 아니에요. 다른 단어들로도 바꿀 수 있는데 아무튼 그 간절한 wish and dream을 가지고 있었는데 그 바람의 또 꿈의 내용은요?
Of becoming a famous, well-known ballerina one day. Of becoming a famous, well-known ballerina one day.
네. 그래서 wish of becoming, dream of becoming 그 내용이죠. A famous, well-known ballerina one day. 언젠가 famous, 유명한, well-known, 똑같은 거예요.
Yeah, exactly the same.
잘 알려진 발레리나가 되는 꿈을 가지고 있었대요. 그래서 이 이야기를 읽고 she's like me.
Yeah, so that's why she identified with her because they both wanted to be ballerinas.
Yeah, one major difference was that Rika's parents did not argue with her
Right.
about her
So
dream.
maybe they supported her dreams of becoming a ballerina.
네, 그러니까 부모님 반대는 없었지만 그래도 이 이야기를 보면서 많이 공감이 됐겠죠? 오케이?
And yeah, she really motivated me. And yeah, she really motivated me.
네. 그리고 그녀가 저에게 동기를 줬어요. 즉 자극을 준 건데요. motivate 또는 motivation이라고 할 때 the most common translation is 동기부여. 동기부여이긴
동기부여?
한데 문장으로 쓸 때는 그냥 자극받았다. stimulus, right?
Ah, stimulus, right.
Yeah.
So you saw something or someone is doing something and that makes you want to do better.
That's right.
It makes you want to do more or learn more.
For example, I can watch Megan 선생님's video of her makeup methods. 화장하는 방법을 뭐 메간 선생님이 영상으로 어딘가에 올렸을 때 제가 볼 수 있겠죠? And that can motivate me to never put on makeup.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Something can motivate you to not want to do something as well.
네.
It doesn't have to be just, oh, you know, I've seen Hyunwoo Sim's videos about, you know, how many languages he speaks, and that really motivates me to want to learn more languages.
네, 긍정적인 면으로 motivate 할 수도 있겠고, 아, 나는 안 해야 되겠다라고
Yeah.
자극을 줄 수도 있어요.
Yeah. It
Okay.
could also be negative.
All right. And the next part?
And the next part is a little bit difficult to understand, so first let's take a look at the clip.
Okay.
This Cindy character motivated me in my own little young life. This Cindy character motivated me in my own little young life.
Okay, well, that sentence was very connected,
네.
so let me just read it for you.
Okay.
This Cindy character motivated me in my own little young life.
일단 그 나머지 부분 먼저 보면은 motivated me 이 사람이 이 인물이 motivated me in my own little young life 전부 다 연음이 됐죠?
Motivated me in my own little young life.
네. 일단 in my life라고 해도 됐을 텐데
Right.
in my own life는 나만의 실제 나 자신의 삶
Yeah.
그리고 my own little
Little.
life는 아이니까
Right, because she was young,
네.
little young, so
네.
she's just using those
her life, the scope of her activities
activities, right?
was not big.
Right.
그 활동 반경이 넓지 않으니까
Usually
little,
when you're- yeah.
little life 그리고 젊은 또 어린 나이였잖아요. 그래서 little young life 이렇게 아주 구체적으로 묘사를 했고 앞에 나왔던 this Cindy 이 부분도 연음이 됐어요.
This Cindy,
네, this Cindy. 그래서 this Cindy character인데 이렇게 this Cindy character, this Peter character, this Megan
this
character.
Hyunwoo character.
네, 굉장히 자주 쓰이는 형태의 표현입니다.
Yeah, and sometimes we use it not in the case of books, but let's say we're with a group of friends talking about this Hyunwoo character. Can you believe that he didn't give Megan Sim 500,000 won?
Because I don't owe you that money. 그래서 this 뭐뭐뭐 이름 말하고 캐릭터라고 하면은 이 신디라고 하는 인물이 이 등장인물이 이렇게 말을 하는 경우입니다. 그래서 책 묘사를 할 때 자주 쓸 수 있는 표현이고요. Alright, so let's see whether you can understand this sentence better this time.
Okay.
This Cindy character motivated me in my own little young life. This Cindy character motivated me in my own little young life.
And how many times did she read these books about Cindy? And I probably read those books 4, 5, 6 times over. And I probably read those books 4, 5, 6 times over.
네. 리카 씨 확실히 해주세요. 4번입니까? 6번입니까? 그렇지만 많이 읽었다라는 거죠.
Yeah.
She doesn't remember how many times.
Exactly how many times, but around 4 or 5 times maybe.
So definitely more than 3 times.
Definitely more than 3, but less than 7. 3 to 7 times.
네, 그래서 아마 그 책들 those books라고 하는 이유는 아까 그 책 시리즈라고 했잖아요.
Right, it's a series. So
네.
you can't say that book, and you know it's a series. Those
yeah,
books.
It's not a single book.
Right.
한 권이 아니니까 이렇게 말을 했고 4, 5, 6 times. 여기까지만 말해도 똑같은 의미가 되는데 why did she add over?
Over. Well, because she's doing something completely, something in entirety.
맞아요.
So that's what I think about. It's the entire book from start to finish. So 4, 5, 6 times over.
맞아요.
Yeah.
처음부터 끝까지라는 뜻을 여기다가 추가를 해준 건데 네. Yes.
I definitely can identify with Rika on this because I can read books many, many times as
그래요?
well. Yeah.
저는 두 번, 세 번까지 읽었던 책은 많지 않은 것 같고,
Really?
네, 한 번 읽으면 다른 책을 읽고 싶어 하는데, so you like to read things over and over.
Yes, my favorite two books, I usually read them once a year.
I see.
So maybe it's been 7 years now. Yeah.
Maybe that's one thing that I might have to try.
Yeah.
네, 한번 저도 시도해 보겠습니다. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Okay. And so the next sentence could be a little bit difficult to understand. So first, let's take a look at the clip.
Okay?
And I feel like that happened a lot with books that I read in my childhood. And I feel like that happened a lot with books that I read in my childhood.
네, 이번 문장도 좀 연음이 많이 됐는데요. 내용 파악해 보겠습니다.
And I feel like that happened a lot with books that I read in my childhood.
네, I feel like that happened 이 부분 연음됐고 a lot with books 다 연음이 됐어요.
Yeah.
네, 그래서 I feel like 느낍니다. 그런 것 같습니다. That happened a lot. 그것이 즉 that means reading
Reading
things
the books many, many times.
네, many times over 여러 번 반복해서 읽은 것이 with books that I read in my childhood 어렸을 때 어린 시절에 읽었던 책들은 그런 책이 많아요. 그래서 아마 잘 vividly remember
Yeah,
네, 하는 것
because she
같아요.
keeps reading them over and over
그렇죠.
again, huh?
이 부분 여러분 잘 들리는지 다시 한번 확인해 보시죠.
And I feel like that happened a lot with books that I read in my childhood. And I feel like that happened a lot with books that I read in my childhood.
Okay, and she also says, I would read them so many times and enjoy them each time.
오.
I would read them so many times and enjoy them each time.
네, 정말 여러 번 읽었는데 I would라는 것은 과거에 뭐뭐 하곤 했던 거죠. 읽곤 했는데 and enjoy them each time. 저라면 예전에 읽었던 책들이라면 내용 다 아니까 그때 좀 재미가 점점 반감될 것 같은데 enjoyed them each time. 매번 재미있게 읽었대요. So was it like the same? Was it the same for you?
I enjoy the books. Well, I didn't read books many times when I was a child, but in my adulthood I started,
I
maybe
see.
7 years ago.
So whenever you read the same book again,
It's
you
like-
still enjoy it.
Yeah, it's just like seeing a movie again. You know, you
Okay.
know what's going to happen, but you still enjoy watching the movies
You
many times.
enjoy the writing style and the prose, things like that. Okay, it's fair enough. It makes sense.
All right.
마지막 문장입니다.
I would be curious to see what it would be like to read those books again today in my adult life.
Yes.
I would be curious to see what it would be like to read those books again today in my adult life.
이건 아까 메간 선생님이 했던 말이죠.
Yeah.
그 어렸을 때 재미있게 읽었던 책을 지금 다시 읽으면 어떨까
Yeah.
궁금해하고 있습니다.
I'm going to do that today.
Alright. Do you have the book?
No,
Or-
but you know, these days you can get it online
That's
easily,
right.
like
Online.
sent directly to your phone.
Yeah, on an e-reader. maybe. So I would be curious to see 이 문장도 자주 쓰는 이 형태도 자주 쓰는 형태예요. 알고 싶다라는 말이죠. I would be curious to see. So tomorrow I would be curious to see whether you have read the book or not. 내일 한번 확인해 보고 싶을 것 같아요.
In the future, I would be curious to know if you will ever give me the 500,000 won.
I can tell you the truth or I can tell you what will happen in the future.
No,
I
you
will
can't.
never give you the money that
It
I
will
don't
happen.
owe you. 그래서 it would be like 어떨지 what it would be like to read those books again today 오늘날
Right.
성인이 된 지금 읽으면 어떨지 궁금하다고 하면서 이야기가 마무리되고 있습니다. 자, 리카 씨의 이야기를 다시 한번 처음부터 끝까지 두 번 반복해서 들어볼까요?
Okay, 리카 씨 다시
나와주세요.
나와주세요.
One of my favorite things to do is reading, and that has always been the case. And I think that the books that I read as a child are the ones that I remember most vividly until today. And especially one series of books was about a little girl called Cindy. She was my age at the time, so around 10 years old, and she wanted to become a ballerina despite her parents' wishes. And I could identify with her very well, not because my parents didn't want me to become a ballerina, but because I had that same strong wish and dream of becoming a famous, well-known ballerina one day. And yeah, she really motivated me. This Cindy character motivated me in my own little young life. And I probably read those books 4, 5, 6 times over. And I feel like that happened a lot with books that I read in my childhood. I would read them so many times and enjoy them each time. I'd be curious to see what it would be like to read those books again today in my adult life. One of my favorite things to do is reading, and that has always been the case. And I think that the books that I read as a child are the ones that I remember most vividly until today. And especially one series of books was about a little girl called Cindy. She was my age at the time, so around 10 years old, and she wanted to become a ballerina despite her parents' wishes. And I could identify with her very well, not because my parents didn't want me to become a ballerina, but because I had that same strong wish and dream of becoming a famous, well-known ballerina one day. And yeah, she really motivated me. This Cindy character motivated me in my own little young life. And I probably read those books 4, 5, 6 times over. And I feel like that happened a lot with books that I read in my childhood. I would read them so many times and enjoy them each time. I'd be curious to see what it would be like to read those books again today in my adult life.
네, 여러분 리카 씨의 이야기 다시 한번 잘 감상해 보셨나요? 충분히 이해가 됐기를 바라고요. 또 재미있는 표현들 준비해봤습니다.
All right, it's time for Street Smart.
Smart.